Hi, I'm Jan with Academic Technologies, and welcome back to our student-oriented mini-series about CNU's tech environment. In this video, we'll be briefly going over the basics of Calendar, a tool designed to help you keep track of your day-to-day life. Just like with any of our other videos, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to reach out to our help desk at 757-594-7079 or file a ticket through our ticketing platform. Just like Gmail in the previous video, you can access Calendar either through CNU Connect or directly from Google's web pages using your CNU credentials. The page for Calendar is self-explanatory, calendar.google.com. Once you're inside Calendar, you'll see a space where all of your calendars can be viewed, as well as the list of all the calendars available to you on the left-hand side. Knowing that you can have multiple calendars in a single space is a good thing. You can use different calendars to filter events that are relevant to certain groups, track different courses, or keep some events private while sharing other events with the people that need to see them. To create a calendar, select the chevron next to My Calendars and select Create New Calendar. From the resulting page, you can set up this calendar, including a name, description of the calendar's purpose, and whether or not this calendar is visible to other people. Let's fill out this calendar quickly, as if we're making it for a study group for students to use together, and share it with one of the members of that study group. Once you click Create Calendar, you'll be returned to the calendar space. And once your calendar is fully created, you'll see it listed on the left-hand side. It may take a second for it to pop up. Just wait and you'll eventually see it. You can activate and deactivate any calendar visible on your main space by clicking on them inside this left-hand bar. That way, you're only looking at the calendars you need to see at any given moment. Any event you create within a certain calendar can be seen by anyone with access to that calendar. Now, let's take just a moment to talk about creating events. You can start creating an event either by clicking the Create button at the top left-hand side of the screen, or by simply clicking and dragging directly on the calendar space. Let's do the second option to create an event for our group study calendar. We'll click and drag for the duration we want. Once you've created the slot, you can add more details by clicking Edit Event, which will take us inside this space. From here, we can set a custom time and date, choose the calendar that the event is going to be on, set a location and a description for the event, add any relevant attachments, and even control when Google Calendar will send you reminders that this event is happening. If you want other people besides those who can see this calendar already to attend this event, you can also add guests using this space on the right. Let's take a second and fill out all of those spaces now. Finally, if you're creating an event that should be happening multiple times on your calendar, you can set an event to repeat itself using the Repeat option. When I check this box, it'll pop open a window with some details that let me set when and how long it will occur. In my case, I'm going to set it to happen every week on Thursday, but I'm going to set it to only recur about 9 times, which should be enough to last for the semester. Once I click Done, I'll see the details of my repeat schedule at the top of the event. And now that I've set all the details, I can hit Save to save these details to my event and return to my calendar. However, one thing I want to note, if you've added a guest to an event, in my case, my coworker Will, I can offer to send an invitation to those guests to let them know about this event. That invitation will come in the form of an email that lets them either accept the event and add it to their calendar or reject it. In my case, I'm not going to send this email. Will already knows what's going on. And we are returned to our calendar, and we can see our event already in place. Thank you once again for joining us for this video mini-series on CNU's tech environment and for this video specifically on Google Calendar. If you still have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to us at our help desk at 757-594-7079 or file a ticket through our ticket system at help.cnu.edu. Bye!